Hi guys and welcome to another edition of Celebrity Updates. Today we are going to be talking to a Tanzania rapper, Mex Cortez. So Mex Cortez came on our radar when he had this battle with King B. Firstly, when he called out Cameroon, and like Cameroon, we are Cameroonians, Chakara Tv, Cameroonian based. And so when people call out Cameroon, we kind of hear about it from one way or another, either somebody tags us or something. So when he said our plan in Cameroon wasn't good enough, so that's how he first came on our radar. And then we're observing Mex Cortez. Then King B, the keeper of the gates, decided to go at him, and they had a very amusing battle. So the ambassador over here on Chakara TV was there reviewing everything happening. We call it the Champions League. So this is the Rap Champions League. So it's really exciting. So we're going to be catching up with Mex Cortez. How have things been after the whole beef, after the whole battle? Should we be expecting some more beef, diss tracks from him? What collaborations should we be expecting from him? And so much more. We like to go back in time to where it all began. So right now, people know you as the. As I think, like one thing I've heard people say a lot about you is how good of a lyricist you are. So before all that, before you got recognized, what was your beginning in the rap scene?
The beginning really was me just getting an opportunity to get into an open mic session in an event called the Lyricist Launch. And when I got into the mic, this was 2016. There were like rappers who were already successful with the music who saw me, and we just connected from there. Like these were like legends in the hip hop game. I'm talking about Lufu, Fid Q, Chedi, Wakazi. Like these people in Tanzania, they just saw me and they just went crazy. They were like, "Listen, we need to keep in touch. We need to show you the way, and you'll take it from there." So it really happened. It really started from me getting an opportunity to get on an open mic session in a hip hop show in Tanzania. So yeah, from there everything
Okay.
just
Okay.
yep.
Okay, so let's go back again to when did you make that decision that I want to become a rapper? Was it 4 years old? Was it 10 years old?
No, it was not 4 years old. It was not 6 years old. It was actually around 2012
Mm.
when I was in I don't know if you can understand me when I say Form 3, but Form 3 is like grade 8, 9, grade 10.
Yeah.
Let's say grade 10. Yeah. So I went crazy when I heard hip hop songs from Tanzania, real MCs spitting bars. I went crazy when I heard ciphers. I went crazy when I saw rap battles going on YouTube in Canada, America, everywhere else. I knew it will take time to get to that level to actually execute to the maximum level, but I never gave up. Because if you listen to my songs in 2016 and you listen to my songs in 2020, it's just two different people
Mhm.
when it comes to delivery, punchlines, everything else. So yeah,
Okay.
2012. That's when I said, okay, let me just give it a try.
Okay. So you say you're watching videos on
Yeah.
YouTube, you're watching all these rap battles. Who are some of the rappers that you still look up to and you want to, I don't know, like be like?
I mean, when it comes to the universal level, it's definitely Eminem because he. I mean, I've heard of Eminem. I didn't even know his name was Eminem, but I've been hearing his song so many times. Like, who's that guy? But when you don't know who rappers are, you just hear their songs being playing on the radio, but you just like the song, but you don't know who the rapper is. But as time went by, I found out is all the names, Eminem's, the Cassidys, the Jada Kisses, the Royce the 5 9s, everybody, Slaughterhouse. That's when it just drove me to try. Like you cannot get there without trying. So when I gave them a listen, I decided to try. So it's definitely Eminem. Eminem is in that bag. Royce the 5'9". When it comes to battle rap, there's this guy called Disaster. He's a Lebanese dude, but he's in Los Angeles. But he's crazy. He's crazy. He's one of the goats when it comes to battle rap. So even battle rap really got me into to rapping more and becoming a hardcore rapper than just a normal simple dude trying to make songs. I mean, I was so competitive. Maybe it's because of my star sign. I don't know. I'm a Leo, so I don't
Okay.
know. Maybe it could also contribute in that. But I used to always pick like rap battles in school with other rappers and just demolish everything. So that was fun. That was definitely
So now let's push forward a little bit. So you have started doing rap battling and you're in the rap game. Then you get recognized by Khaligraph Jones. Could you tell us how that happened?
how did I get recognized by Cali Jones? I think it started with when he put out the song Yes Bana.
Mm,
He did a challenge, Yes Bana challenge.
mhm.
So he was actually posting. So I did the challenge, and he was posting so many rappers from Kenya, from Tanzania, and he didn't post my clip. He didn't post my clip until Tanzanian people, even Kenyan people, went on his comment section and said, dude, really? You didn't see what Mex did? Come on, man. So before the like he had a timeline for that. So before the timeline ended, he actually posted mine. So I wake up, I see Khaligraph Jones mentioned you. I'm like, oh, what? But
Yeah.
I checked it out, like, oh shit. And the caption was like, yo, this dude is bad news. This is like the guy to watch out for. I'm like, yo, this is good, this is really good. So from there, the communication just became really good after the Yes Bana thing, because he also followed me after that. He gave me a follow, so whenever I do radio freestyles, whenever I do whatever I put out on Instagram, he likes it, he comments fire emojis, he comments, yeah, like he goes crazy over it. He
Mm.
DMs me sometimes, yo man, that shit is fire. I'm like, yo shit, this is coming from Calligraph Jones. This is a dude I used to listen to when I was in 2011. I'm listening to this dude. His first song was with Nicki Mbishi from Tanzania. Like his first Tanzanian collaboration was with this guy called Nicki Mbishi, and Nicki Mbishi is one of the people who inspired me in the rap game when it comes to Tanzanian rappers. Nicki Mbishi, one the incredible. So like you can see the connection there. So I'm like, yo, Calligraph is definitely my dude, because he's he been keeping it hip hop. Like in Tanzania, you're hip hop, but when you go mainstream, they're like, nah, no, no, okay, leave that hip hop. Now you got to go for the clubs. But Calligraph maintained his hip hop until where he's at right now. So this is somewhere that Tanzanian artists are failing.
Okay. Okay, yeah, so
Yeah.
some of your interviews, you mentioned some challenges you faced as a Tanzanian rapper who is trying to do the real hip hop and sing in
Yeah.
English and, yeah, have an international audience. So are you seeing things changing or things are on a standstill?
Things maybe they will slowly change due to the modern world. Everyone is on their phones. Everyone knows English. Everyone knows how to write whatever. Go to settings, whatever. Increase the brightness. Like this is all English. Like why can't you give a listen to a guy in Tanzania spitting in English just because you think he is he's a racist. He's not rapping in Swahili. He's just rapping in English. Like this is a stupid mindset that so many Tanzanian fans and Tanzanian artists they have, because most Tanzanian artists who are in the mainstream cannot rap in English. So maybe it's because they cannot do it. That's why they diss it. They're dissing what they cannot do. Like, no, why are you rapping in English? All the hit songs are in Swahili. Why are you rapping in English? I'm like,
Mhm.
then why are you listening to Drake? Why are you listening to Kendrick Lamar? How do you know Eminem? It's in English, right? You know dancing with the devil by Immortal Technique, right? DMX. How do you know these people? This is all English. Then why are you telling me not to do it? This is
Mm,
because Tanzanian hip hop artists are stuck into one formula. When you're in
mm,
the mainstream, go for the club songs, go for the shows that can. like worry about the hooks, don't worry about the verses, like
Yeah.
yeah. So I'm really trying to change that. I'm like, no, if you guys want to do that, just do it on your own. I'm just gonna follow my own path with this hip hop thing, because we can do so many ciphers, we can do so many hip hop festivals, we can do so many workshops to actually increase the hip hop knowledge in GZ for the youngsters and everyone who's coming up. So we're still fighting for that, but it will come a time that everyone will understand what Mex was trying to do, what Fresh Like was trying to do, what everyone else was trying to do. But for now, people think the formula is the same until maybe Def Jam probably pops by Tanzania and says, "Oh shit, we're looking for artists. But listen, y'all better rap in English." So
Yeah.
then everybody will be like, "Oh, Mex, yo, Mex, you my dude, man. You my," I mean, like they're trying to be friends at that time. So, I can see it coming. I can see it coming. It's just a matter of time. You just gotta wait and keep pushing, keep putting out tracks, keep increasing your fan base. I mean, I love the fans that I've been getting from Cameroon, Sierra Leone, Nigeria, South Africa, Ghana, so many places. Like after the whole this thing with King B and everything else. So it's been a blessing, to be honest,
Mm-hmm.
on the social media side.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So yeah, I'm gonna keep pushing.
I want us to talk about the beef, but before we talk about the beef, let's talk about the track which originated the beef, right? So you did Luanda Magere Legacy cover, and in that track you called out Sierra Leone and you called out Cameroon. Let's begin with Sierra Leone. So when people heard you call out Sierra Leone, people felt like, Caldeno has been very vocal about dissing Khaligraph Jones. So people felt like
Yeah.
you were responding for Khaligraph Jones because Khaligraph Jones didn't want to respond. Is that the case, or did you just decide to do your own thing?
No, I just did my own thing. I mean, the Sierra Leone thing. I saw it on the side when Lyrical Joe was doing his thing. I was like, okay, what's wrong here? Who's the king in Sierra Leone? I mean, I didn't even do my research. I'm like, let me just throw a shot and see what happens. It's all about experimenting when it comes to hip hop. I mean, you don't need to like know so much about your opponent. Just knock him in the head, and after what he does, that's when you see this and that. I feel like that because, okay, he's actually representing Africa. But I said that because I feel like whenever SA, when they do ciphers or hip hop festivals or whatever, I don't hear the bars. I mean, I feel like I can write I can think more than they can think. I don't know if they're trying to dumb it down for their fans. I'm
Mm-hmm.
not sure, but I feel like I can write more than those people. So I said SA doesn't stand a chance. Nigeria, let them dance because they worry about more about the club vibes, Davido, Wizkid, Rema, and everyone else. Ghana is cool because I mean I've been seeing not even Sarkodie. I've been seeing so many other artists like Lyrical Joe pushing and all that. I was like, Ghana is cool. Cameroon needs the better plan, and again, I said Cameroon needs a better plan because it was just me knocking on the door. Hey, what up?
Mm-hmm.
Where's your best artist? Come out, come out. So
Yeah.
this is me. Like, I didn't know King B back then, but this is me just knocking on the door and saying, okay, Cameroon, if y'all say y'all really got the rappers, bring him so we can make something happen. So that's when King B tweeted, what did he say? I'm the gatekeeper. You better call me out. I'm like, dude, I don't need to call you out. If you got a diss, just diss me, and then I'll
Yeah.
diss you back. That's for the culture. So it happened, and this was one of the best disses because we went through the battle rap rules, 48 hours, and he followed them perfectly, which was really good. I mean, I didn't expect him to reply after the first diss. I was like, he's gonna reply probably after a day, but he replied on time. I'm like, oh, that's good. That's impressive. So I gotta give him that respect to King B. So yeah, I mean, it was just basically me knocking on the doors and saying, let's see what they got. Let's see what they got. I mean, Tanzanians don't fucking care, so let me just knock on Africa's doors and see what happens. It's just
Yeah.
me experimenting as a rapper.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. So, like you said, with this dates with King B, it has earned you a lot of fans around Africa, various countries in Africa. But then you guys decided to call it quits on the beef and actually collaborate. When I would say it's not a good thing, but we all know, and it's a reality we are going to accept, is that people feed more of negative energy. People want to see the beef. People want to see you come at each other. But then you guys decided to
Hmm.
go the higher road and instead collaborate, shake hands. Why did you decide to do that?
I mean, listen, let me tell you what exactly happened. He put out the call out. I put out Queen B. He put out Bitch Cortez. I put out the nail in the coffin. Then he put out the last laugh.
Mm-hmm.
I felt like, I mean, with all due respect to King B for coming at me, but I felt like I'm actually wasting my best bars. Like it's not like I had the best bars somewhere to put them on the disses. I'm like, no. Why would I keep going with the diss while I can just uh, like because Cameroon didn't like me when the this thing was going. Cameroons didn't like me. They were like, oh, next, whatever. 237 King B is better than you. Everywhere in the comments, I'm like, it's all good. I know what's up. I know the truth. I know what's up. I got more bars. I got way better bars.
Mm-hmm.
So it came a time when I put out the nail in the coffin. I was like, I'm not wasting this much energy. Like I'm not wasting more energy than this for you, bro. You can reply, but I feel like I already won the beef. I feel like I already won the beef. Every hip hop fan, everyone who got an ear for real lyricism knows that I won that.
Mm.
So I don't need to do a third round. I don't need to do a fourth round to waste my studio time or whatever to put out an answer. I was like, let me just end here. If he replies, it's good, and he actually replied, which was good, and his second reply was really impressive. I liked how he came at me. So I actually DM'd him on Twitter. I was like, I don't know. I was like, bitch, motherfucker, what's up, man? When are we doing this track? So he was like, yo, brother, we gotta make this happen real soon, you know. So from that, I actually felt the vibe. I was like, okay, this is a sport, you know, because sometimes when you're beefing with someone, it could get personal. You never know how the other guy feels, and you know how. So I was trying to just text him on Twitter and say, you know, yo, what's up? Like, when are we doing this track? He was so humble, and the way he answered me was really good. I was happy. I was like, oh yeah, let's get this done. And I was in some bar getting drunk while I was texting him, and I was getting crazy about it. But yeah, I mean, the fact that King B texted me back that way, that was really dope of him to do that, and we're definitely working on the collabo. So it was me actually who made the first move to tell him that, listen, let's just do a track. I mean, we don't need to waste time back and forth and back and forth. People want to see what we can build together. Since he is also a Pan African, you know, artist, saying we should come together and all that. You know, why don't we just come together, Tanzania, Cameroon, do something and make it happen?
Mm.
Yeah. So then we got on Sean T's channel. We did the whole live thing on Zoom. So yeah, that's how it happened.
Okay, okay, that's incredible. Like we love to see that togetherness, you know, but the beefs are also cool.
Yeah.
Like the diss tracks were also very entertaining. So either way, it was
Yeah, entertaining. Exactly.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. Okay, so let's talk about your collaboration with Lyrica Joe. We have this episode on Chakara TV where we analyze like people's moves in the hip hop scene and stuff. So I remember on one episode we are talking about your collaboration with Lyrica Joe, and there was this feeling like maybe you went to collaborate with Lyrica Joe because Lyrica Joe has an ongoing beef with Cameroonians and stuff
Hmm.
because he came at the whole of Cameroon. So people felt like there
Yeah.
was a strategy, you going to collaborate with Lyrica Joe, then calling Cameroon out.
I think everything just fell in place on how it was supposed to be, but this was never my plan. When I approached Lyrical Joe, I just DM'd him on Instagram, like, listen, I heard your tracks, this is some dope shit. This is my shit. You could give him a listen, and he was like, no, I listened to your shit. That shit is dope. Let's work. Then I saw one of his Instagram posts. He was I don't know who he was dissing, maybe Jovi or someone. I saw the a lyric video to that diss. I was like, yo, who's this for? Like, this Cameroon rapper, man. You know. I was like, okay. I don't want to get into these beefs, but let's just get this track done. Because he was dope. I did a full research on him when it comes to YouTube videos. I saw him freestyling for Sarkodie, and Sarkodie was blown away. And I love tongue twisting, and he's one of the best tongue twisters that I've heard on YouTube and all that. So I was like, let's do something crazy. So the first beat I sent him, he said, do not send any other. This is the one. Let's work on this. So we named it Holy Flow, and we went crazy on it. So it was my plan was never to take sides so the other side would feel bad about it. Nah, it just happened that way, and people saw it that way and said, "Oh, Mex is our enemy" and all that. Nah, I love all the dope rappers. I love everybody who's putting out work, who got the lyricism, who has the mindset to unite Africa, and let's battle. It's a battle for Africa, let's take Africa to the next level.
Yeah, so I saw this video on Instagram where Khaligraph Jones was saying you probably be on the Cali Cartel 4. Is that happening?
He said that. I DM'd him. I was like, so how are we gonna do this? He was like, he's still coming up with the concept of doing it. So he let me know, because anything is possible. Like, when my verse comes up, he could like video call me in the cipher, and I could shoot my video in Tanzania and come up on his iPhone or whatever and rap the verse. It's everything is possible. So he was like, let me come up with the concept and I'll get back to you. Then in the middle of that, he got nominated for the BT Hip Hop Awards, and I don't know what happened after then. Like he got busy with that. I think we'll wait until the whole BET thing ends. That I think he's gonna come. I mean, I'm down to go to Kenya and do it, but if there's any way possible for me to do it in TZ and send him the clips, any way possible. So yeah, I would love to be on Cali Cartel. He knows that. He knows that after the Yes Bana thing, after the whole Luanda Magere thing, he DM'd me. He was like, man, I don't know if I'm supposed to say this. He was like, no rapper in Africa can touch you, brother. Let me just tell you that. This is after the Luanda Magere thing. So definitely Cali Cartel is one of the spots I would love to be on. I mean, I've seen even the female rappers dropping bars. That's crazy. Like Kenyans are so serious with bars, which is something I love. So this doesn't happen in Tanzania. People want the vibes. People want the dance moves more than the words. So let's hope everything goes well. And after the BET, whatever, let's hope Calligraph wins, and Africa can get something out of it. And if Cali Cartel happens, hopefully I'll be on it.
Okay, so we know of two Pan-African collaborations we should be looking forward to from you. That's the King B and Khaligraph Jones. Any other Pan-African collaborations coming up?
Yes. I think Natasha Becky. She's from Sierra Leone or Nigeria. I don't know.
Sierra Leone, I think. Sierra Leone.
Sierra Leone. Okay, yeah, Sierra Leone. Because the flags look similar. Sorry, I'm my bad. So yeah, we were supposed to do something like last year, but I didn't get back to her. She sent me the beat, but I was so busy I couldn't get back to her. But last night, I hit her up. I was like, what's up with that beat? Are we still doing it? She was like, nah, I'm gonna send you a new beat. And she was with Casanova in the US doing some features with him. So yeah, something will come up with her, and of course some Kenyan artists that I don't want to put out the names yet because I'm not sure. I have two names, but I'm not sure who's gonna jump on the track and all that. Thank you. Uh, so yeah, definitely East, West, South Africa. I don't have a good connection with South African rappers yet, but Stoji T from South Africa. He posted. He had this freestyle Friday thing that he did with all these African rappers, US rappers.
Mm-hmm.
Lyrica Joe was on it. I was on it. He posted us on his Twitter, Instagram, and all that. So maybe I could hit him up to, not for him, but maybe his artist who I could
Yeah.
work with soon in South Africa or something. So yeah, definitely. And I'm gonna do something else with Lyrical Joe too. Again,
Okay.
yeah, that dude
Okay.
is fire. Yo. Let's just be honest. That dude is
Yeah, he's great.
insane. I mean, I know he's been dissing everybody, but yo, we need to accept the fact that he is definitely the future king of Ghana when it comes to that. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Mm.
So let's look at the top five rappers in Tanzania.
This question is
Yes.
something that always changes. Like, because when you're asking me now, I need to remember what I said the last time, so I wouldn't look like a fool.
Yeah, your top five can always change. Your top five can
They
always
always
change.
change. They
Yeah.
always change. You're talking about top five in Africa, right?
In Tanzania first before we go to Africa.
Or Tanzania? Oh, okay,
Mm-hmm.
Tanzania. Oh, Tanzania. That's. I would give number one to Nicki Mbishi.
Mm-hmm.
Number two, One the Incredible. Number three, I would give it to Fid Q.
Mm-hmm.
Number five, I would give it to Fresh Like
Okay.
And number five, I would give it to Here's a tricky one, yo. Simalike.
Okay. Awesome. Let's go to
Mhm.
Africa. Top five Africa.
Africa, I'm starting with right now. My number one is Toji T,
Okay.
South Africa. Then comes to MI, Nigeria. Number three, Khaligraph Jones. Number four, Sarkodie.
Mm-hmm.
Number five, Lyrical Joe.
Okay.
This is
Okay.
me being futuristic.
Yeah. Okay. So well, so when you say futuristic, you're like it's not the present best. Everybody's not seeing it like they are the best, but they will see. Okay.
Like let's.
Okay. 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 We're going to play a little game. So what's going to happen is I'm going to call a name of some rappers in Africa, and you're going to tell me what you think about them.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
In one word or just
Let's say one sentence.
one sentence? Okay.
Yes, one sentence. Okay, Cal De Niro.
Um, a fighter, a
Okay,
fighter who fights for the hip hop game.
okay, Sakudi.
A hustler
Mm.
for Ghana's rap game.
Okay, Jovi.
I've never listened to him, so I don't know what to answer, to be honest.
Mm.
But
Yeah, I think I need to ask
maybe
more questions. Why have you never listened to Jovi?
I've only heard Lyrica Joe diss him. That's all I heard. But I don't know. Is he just a rapper, or does he sing too, or like?
Wow, wow.
I've just heard his name, Jovi here, Jovi there,
Mm. And you're not
yeah. But
curious.
uh you tell
Oh,
me. You tell
okay.
me.
Okay, yeah. So Jovi is considered one of Cameroonian's best, so you might want to check him
Okay.
out. Yeah. So
So
yeah, Manifest.
oh, manifest. Legend.
Okay.
Legend.
Nasty.
Say new generation's king representing South African hip hop.
Okay. King B Swag.
The actual Cameroon gatekeeper.
So like he has earned the title. He has earned that
Yeah,
title.
he's definitely earned the title. He's definitely
Okay.
earned the title.
Okay, awesome. And finally Khaligraph Jones.
Ah man, a hip hop artist who actually stuck to his art and made sure that him
Mm-hmm.
made it anything like the same who made it to the other side. So I don't know what you would call that, but maybe keeping it real.
Mm.
Yeah,
Okay.
the hip hop artist from East Africa who's been keeping it real till
Mm.
now. Mm.
Okay. Okay, so we are almost rounding up with the interview, but before we
Sure,
go,
sure.
there's this tweet I saw from you, and it was actually a question. So you said, so if people want you to change your style, would you change your initial goal for them, or just stick to your plan and make them love your art?
That tweet for a tweet that this is one of the so-called top rappers in Tanzania who's saying that uh, he's saying that msanii ni kioo cha jamii na jamii ni kioo cha msanii, which means an artist is supposed to, and he in the sector do are also supposed to do the same thing with the artist. So I actually argued and said, so are you gonna change your style just because the people want you to change your style and change your initial goal for your whatever goal that you started with as a hip hop artist, as whatever artist, but are you going to change that just for the people? But because the main goal is for the people to love what you do. So you should be making sure that whatever I wanted to do, the music that I want to make, I want to make the people like it, not not for the people to tell you do this type of thing, do that type of thing, so you can change. So that was what this so-called top rapper in Tanzania was saying. I don't want to mention his name, so I just quoted him and said, um, "Are you willing to change your style just because of the people?" I'm sure he's willing to do that, but not the real artist won't do that. The real artist will make sure that the people love the new stuff that they have for the people. You know,
Mm.
so uh, the second best rapper in Tanzania that you asked me about, the top five, One the Incredible. He also inspired me in hip hop. He commented. He was like, "Mex, you need to translate that shit for him. He probably don't even get what you're saying because they're so stuck into Swahili rap, you know."
Mm-hmm.
So I didn't want to go on with that. You know, it could I just left that alone, but that's what actually happened with that guy. So these are the industry artists. These are the guys who think they're holding on to the industry just because the medias are supporting their whack shit. But it will come a time. It will definitely come a time, yo. It will definitely come a time. Tanzania will understand. They will understand it from Kenya. They will understand it from Ghana, South Africa. Like you will never see a Tanzanian in the top five or top 10 best rappers in Africa because of that kind of bullshit. They just care about, yo, let's do the show, let's make some money, let's pop some champagne and let's go to sleep. That's what they're thinking. They're not thinking about what type of legacy are we leaving behind, you know? So I guess I need to do that to show them an example. So I'm working on that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yep.
yeah, yeah. I definitely get where you're coming from, but let me just look at it from the point of view of rap being like a business, looking at it like a business. You know, like let me say you
Yeah.
own a restaurant and you should serve your customers what they want to eat, right?
But
Yeah.
how do they know what they want to eat? Because of what's been trending or what's been done by the top guy. So if the
Mm,
top guy feeds them something, that's the meal that they will be getting used to eat.
mm,
So even the second artist is also getting used to the same formula and saying, "Oh, I need to do it like that guy." So that's when everything is gonna end up coming down for us,
mm-hmm.
because the second artist shouldn't look at that artist. The second artist should come up with something new for the people and say, hey, okay, I know you fuck with that shit, but I got something new too.
Mm,
Y'all would love this. Give it a
mm-hmm.
listen. But people just want to follow like it's a straight line. Every just, all the artists want to follow the same
Yeah.
path. I mean, I know Tanzania is a big country. You can make so much money out of the local audience. Africa, what are you leaving? Is your name gonna be out? That's the whole point that you gotta prove as a hip hop artist, not just coming here making money, going back and saying, "Yo, I'm successful." Of course, you're successful, but what did you leave behind? You need to leave
Mm,
something behind. So
yeah.
I will give you my word. That will happen with me. I will do that.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, we are
Yeah.
definitely looking forward to all the things you have in store. Like I said from the beginning,
Thank you. Thank
like every time people talk about you, it's always
Where,
it's an
where's where's
awesome
where's my
artist.
brother? I was hoping to see the other guy. Yeah, ambassador, something like that.
Yeah, the
He's the one.
ambassador.
Was he waiting and he went away, or what happened?
Nah, he was never supposed to be on this interview.
So
Yeah.
he was not supposed to be on the interview.
Yeah, most he likes to be behind the scenes, except he has to be in front
Ah,
of the
I
camera.
was
Yeah.
expecting him and you.
Okay. Thank you very much, Mex Cortez, and yeah, hope to talk some other time. Yeah.
Of course, of course, of
Yeah.
course. Thank you for having me.
Okay. Bye.
Love, love.
Yeah.
Yo, shout outs to Chakara TV from Cameroon. Yo, subscribe, like, comment. They got the best dope content, the best breakdowns when it comes to all the type of music that people are putting out. So yeah, keep on the lookout. I hope you guys reach 1 million subscribers.